cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot.
Thank you so much for clicking on this video. First of all, I want to thank you for being here. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like the video if you like this video. And this is just going to be an intro. So like I started off, my name is Aloemarie. My real name is Alizé, but that's as much as I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm not going to tell you my last name because none of your business. But my real name is Alizé. I am 23 years old. I currently reside in Waukegan, Illinois. My hometown is Chicago, Illinois. I grew up on the west side. As I was growing up, my hair care was really neglected as a child, I would say, because my parents at the time, they did the best they could. They didn't really know much about hair care. When I was younger, my mom would always like get me box braids, kinky twists and things like that. And like quick weaves and things like that, just so she can do something with my hair real quick, because she never really had time to do my hair, to tend to my hair as much. So the first time I had a big chop, I was graduating high school, I'll say. I got my hair was pretty much the same length for years and it never really grew. So I decided to just cut it off one day. And then after I cut it off, it started to grow a little bit, and I decided to go ahead and get like a little pixie cut style, and it was cute for a little while. And I didn't take care of my hair. I always wore wigs and stuff under it, and like dirty little wig braids, and I never took care of my hair. Then after that, I was going through a little bit of a crisis, I'll say, when it came to my life in general. I was going through a lot at the time, so I decided to start a lock journey. My lock journey lasted for about 3 years. When I first started my lock journey, I threw away all my wigs and all my weaves, and I decided to start a lock journey. And my entire life, when it came to my hair care, I've been to dermatologists, I've been to the doctor a bunch of times, I've been to stylists, and nobody could really figure out why my hair wasn't growing correctly or properly. My hair is starting to grow now, and it did start to grow when I had my lock journey, but I grew up with I had something called alopecia, and I still have alopecia. When I was younger, it was like misdiagnosed. The dermatologist would give me medicated shampoo for it. It was misdiagnosed as a ringworm, and things like that. Nobody really don't know. Alopecia areata is basically when your immune system attacks your hair cells. Your alopecia, if you have alopecia areata, you know that sometimes it's on and off. Sometimes your hair grows back. Excuse me. Sometimes your hair grows back in a spot that it has been lost, and sometimes it just comes out for whatever reason, right? And for me, I have anemia, so that means I have an iron deficiency. I don't get enough minerals, right? So whenever I sense that I am getting a outbreak of alopecia, if you would call it that, I noticed that my iron levels are particularly low. For me, knowing my iron levels are particularly low, that means I am very tired all the time. I crave things like, for me, a symptom of my anemia is pica. I crave things like cornstarch, baby powder, and things like that. And, and I'm super tired, I'm super cold. So that's how I know that my iron levels are extremely low. And of course, following up after that, I will start to get a bald spot on this area of my scalp. Now, knowing that I take minerals, well, not minerals, I take vitamins, and I eat pretty healthy so that I don't experience a severe amount of hair loss, and my hair actually does start to grow back. So I will get into the things that I do in a little bit, but I just want to give you guys a little bit more background on myself. So basically, I am from Chicago, Illinois. I'm 23 years old. I grew up with alopecia areata. I've been to a bunch of dermatologists. Nobody could ever help me. I started to change my diet and incorporate vitamins and exercise into my lifestyle so that I can be able to. I also own a growing business, because ain't nothing small over here, baby. We doing it big. I own a growing business. The name of my business is Aloemarie Haircare and Cosmetics, and I invented my business because I wanted products to be out there for people who are suffering with scalp conditions that prevent them from growing hair regularly like everyone else. Because honestly, sometimes a hair growth oil is not going to be everything that you need for you to be able to grow your hair back. Sometimes you need a certain type of shampoo, a certain type of conditioner. You need certain ingredients to be in this hair growth oil. And I also promote on many of my social media platforms nutrition as well, as far as growing your hair back. I don't just promote, I don't just say like my hair growth oil is the miracle worker and it's going to fix all of your problems. That's not the case. I know that a lot goes into hair care besides what you put on your head topically. I know a lot of it comes from within your nutrition. Are you getting enough? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough sunlight? Are you eating enough berries? Are you eating enough leafy greens? You know what I'm saying? Are you taking vitamins? Are you iron deficient? Are you mineral deficient? So that's basically what my brand is. I offer plant-based hair care products that are designed for people who have scalp conditions, and I also offer nutrition tips that you can take as well to be able to grow your hair back or to with this idea. One day when I was living in Mississippi, I decided to do some research on growing my hair because I actually wanted to have hair. I was having a lot journey at this time, and I said to myself, no more neglecting my hair. I'm actually going to start to take care of my hair. So I came up with this hair growth oil. I made this hair growth oil. It was made out of herbs, and aloe vera was the base. And that is my original hair growth oil, which is called my extremely stimulating hair growth oil. I will link the description. I will put the link to my website in the description so you guys can check it out. And I noticed that it was actually helping me grow my hair, and it was stopping like the burning. Well, I don't have any burning from my alopecia, but it was stopping like the itchiness from my alopecia, and my hairline was starting to get thick, and my hair was actually starting to grow because never before have I ever seen my hair grow past a certain length. It would stop, and my hair actually started to grow past that certain length. So I was like astonished by this, and I was like, man, like I really should put this out into the world so I can help other people with my condition who feel ashamed to wear their hair out, who don't know how to take care of their hair, who don't have any products out there that works for them, and they have a scalp condition like mine. So and my demographic for Aloemarie were mainly people I grew up around, because growing up, like I grew up around a lot of women who didn't really take care of their hair until they found out something was wrong. Like say for example, you have a style that you want to do, but your edge is not thick enough to do the style. Your hair not long enough for you to do the style, like to put it in a certain ponytail or whatever it is that you want. That's when people will start paying attention to their hair. So me growing up around those type of people, I created Aloemarie to target that specific audience. But I learned as I learned more and more about hair care, I realized a lot more people are into taking care of their natural hair than it was when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I changed my approach a little bit, but the message is still the same. I want everybody to take pride in their natural hair, to take time with their natural hair, to show their natural hair love, to not be ashamed of it. If it is damaged, to know that there is hope and you can reverse the damage, and there's things that you can do to actually fix it. After doing some intensive research about hair care in general and alopecia in general within itself, I started to incorporate more products. The first product I had was my extremely stimulating hair growth oil. It is the base of the hair growth oil is aloe vera, and it has 18 other herbs in it. I also have a cactus and tea tree oil, which I just recently made, and people love it. Cactus and tea tree. Cactus is a very hydrating plant. It's a very hydrating plant, and it's really great for skin ailments and scalp ailments as well. So say if you have scalp psoriasis, cactus oil is great for hydrating your scalp, as well as aloe vera oil. It hydrates your scalp. It also provides relief and soothes your scalp, and it also helps with the flakiness as well. That's why I incorporate tea tree in there to help with the dandruff and the flakiness. I also have an African black soap shampoo. African black soap shampoo is African black soap in general is amazing. It has it has amazing benefits: antifungal, antimicrobial, it's detoxing, it clears up acne, it helps with skin ailments. So if African black soap shampoo helps with skin ailments, it'll be able to help with scalp ailments, because your scalp is your skin. So after doing some research, I found out that African black soap shampoo actually helps people grow their hair back who are experiencing alopecia, and it actually worked for me too, because I started to use it as well. All the products that I have, I've been using for a long time before I ever release, and I've done a lot of intensive research on it. I also have a mango butter deep conditioner. I love mango butter because to me, it's just a lot better than shea butter. It's a lot more hydrating to me, in my opinion, and it makes your hair super soft. It brings your curl pattern back, and it actually helps with growing your hair as well. I also offer an aloe and rose moisture mist. Moisture is the key thing when it comes to growing your hair. And you're not gonna get moisture from creams and oils and things like that. Those are simply like to seal the moisture in. You need water to be able to hydrate your hair properly, because keratin is the protein building block of our hair strands, and the thing that helps keratin continue to reproduce or to produce inside of our hair and continue to support our hair is water. Now, the waters that I know for a fact that I've done research on that help with hair growth and is really hydrating to our hair strands, especially our kinky coily hair strands. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what type of 3C, 4B, whatever, is really great for our hair. Our hair drinks this water up. Is rose water and aloe water. Rose water and aloe water is so much better, and spring water as well. Those 3 waters right there are so much better than tap water, because tap water has things like chlorine in it and fluoride and a bunch of other chemicals that are not good for your hair. You shouldn't really be drinking tap water first, but you know, you do what you want. But it's very hydrating for your hair. The rose water and aloe water, and the tap water just basically just strips your hair, makes your hair extremely dry, and it's not really good for your hair at all. So that's why I created my Aloe and Rose Moisture Mist infused with mango butter, because not only does it help with making your curl pattern pop, it also helps with growing your hair because it has tea tree oil in it. It helps with an itchy scalp, and it also hydrates your hair to the maximum. Like, people love my Aloe and Rose Moisture Mist. I have so many great reviews on that. I also have my Aloe and Rose leave-in butter that's infused with shea butter powder. I often use this leave-in butter, and I recommend other people use it for protective styling. So if you're going to braid your hair up into a style, if you're going to be doing, you know, if you're doing wig braids, you're doing micro braids, knotless braids, if you put the shea butter on there, it helps with length retention, and it also helps you seal in moisture and seal your hair. This channel, I'm going to wrap it up because I don't want to make this video super long. Just a quick little introduction. What you can look forward to from me from this channel is hair tutorials, hair care tips, hair nutrition tips for growing your hair, lifestyle vlogs. Sometimes I might split up my channels, but for right now I'm keeping this one, lifestyle vlogs, what I eat in a day, because I am vegan. I'm not raw vegan. I still eat like processed plant-based things that are pretty quick if I'm on the go. But for the most part, I do cook and make vegan meals like that I find on Instagram and stuff like that, which has honestly been a lifesaver. I've been on and off vegan for about like 3 to 4 years now. And this time I promised myself a whole year, we vegan. We not going back to no fish, none of that. So I'm really excited to show you guys that type of content. Also, I do post about beauty tips, nutrition tips, hair tips, health tips, all types of things like that. And I live holistically. That's what I believe in. I believe in holistic medicine. So you will see a lot of like DIY herbal teas and things like that. I am not a licensed herbalist, but I do know my way around some herbs a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically what you can look forward to me. I hope you guys stick around. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you love my content, and thank you so much for your time. Bye.